I don't know when or why, but Panera stopped making these coconut macaroons, and my friend sent me a recipe on how to make them. Alright, so one thing about me is I will never actually follow a recipe. I just skim it over and then YOLO it. So I needed some egg whites, and lucky for me, my brother is a gym bro, so we had these egg whites. I put like 6 tablespoons, and then it said a pinch of sugar, so I kind of just sprayed it in there. Then you have to beat it till it like turns white, like that fluffy white. That's what it looked like. And then in a different bowl, I had to put some butter. And then it said a splash of vanilla, so I kind of just eyeballed that as well. And then the coconut flakes. I got these at Trader Joe's. I absolutely love Trader Joe's. So here's me measuring it out, and then I looked at the bag, and I realized it actually wasn't even enough, so I just dumped the whole thing in there. I think you needed like 14 ounces, and I only had like 10. Whatever, I just went for it. Then it was the evaporated milk, or no, sweetened condensed milk, my bad. And here's me using a can opener really badly. I needed 3/4 a cup, so I started measuring that out. And it was sticking to the cup, so I kind of just gave it some encouragement. Then you gotta stir all that together. Here's what it was looking like, and then I had to do a taste test. It was actually nasty, like it was really bad. I kind of just kept going. So you take the fluffy eggs that you beat and you fold it in. This is what everything looked like, and then you scoop it. This was not that bad, honestly. It did stick together. I tried to make them as pretty as possible, but it was whatever. This is what they look like. You put them in the oven. Now it said 23 minutes. I checked at 15, and y'all, they were burnt. Anyways, you melt some chocolate and you dip the bottom into chocolate. So this was actually fun. This kind of felt relaxing. I took them one by one and just kind of dipped them in there. And as I was going, I was actually just kind of like cutting off the little burnt pieces. As you can see, they weren't that burnt. It was whatever. So then I had another stupid idea. I had extra chocolate, and I was like, let me drizzle it on top, but it wasn't really working, so they kind of just have little droplets of chocolate. This is what the final result looked like.